Hello everyone, I'm Patrick, a board gamer and collector living in Seoul, South Korea. It is my first video clip to upload on YouTube, and I am not a native English speaker, so that there might be some mistakes, sudden pauses or murmuring or something. Please understand that, first of all. As you see, I am in my own board game storage space or room, surrounded by my games. I bought this place 3 years ago. I used to store all my games in my house, but the space was no longer big enough to contain all my games, so that I looked for the bigger places, and then I decided to buy this place 3 years ago. I became a board gamer in 2017 at haphazard occasions, after reading a newspaper article on the very old classic game Piranha Pedro and the Pitch Car. And as I look for other games on the websites, I became enamored by the beautiful artworks, various themes, and interesting strategies embedded in the games, and beautiful components at the time. And then I started to collect the games crazily, which now grew up to over 5,800-ish, roughly. If you are also a board gamer or a collector, I'm sure you would agree and understand the path that I have taken onto ever since. My justification for purchase since then was mainly for educational reasons, believing that there was no better tool to play with and teach for my kids. And later, I came to enjoy and like strategic board games in itself for myself. There would be no word to describe how much I love my games than reasons of various fun factors, precious artwork, logical structures embedded in the games, and incessant creative renovations year by year. And that was the biggest reasons why I kept on buying games without any hesitation. The reason why I put up this video all of a sudden is that my personal circumstances made me to sell my entire collection, unfortunately. As I browsed through YouTube and Bloomberg Geek site for the past 7 years, I came to realize other board gamers are also interested in viewing other gamers' collections, and I'm going to meet the needs if there are any. Whoever wants to check out through this video. And as far as I understand, the board gaming culture, industry, and legacies have been mainly maintained by Europeans or American gamers, so that most of the previous video clips to introduce their entire collections were done by Europeans or American gamers, so that my video to introduce my own collection has its own meaning, because it was filmed on different regions, Asia, Korea, so that you might be able to check the differences of the collections of Asian gamers by this video. In addition, it is my personal records of my entire collection at its peak, so that I would run this video in the future whenever I miss them. So please watch the series of my video clips on YouTube. The first clip would be the brief introduction of my storage space, including basic structures, how they are stored, and benefits of having them here. And I'm going to make some separate videos showing the detailed list of games, rack by rack, as you may have seen on the Tom Vassel's previous library review before. This is a general overview of my entire storage space from the entrance. And there's a table that I use. Let me just crawl underneath through my table to show you the inside. This space is divided into 3 spaces, basically. The outer space here and the inside room that I just was talking at the previous clip. A previous part of the clip. And there's attic above it. The reason why I picked this place for a storage room was because it has a centrally controlled air ventilation system to control the temperature, moisture, and fungi and bacteria 24 hours throughout the year. And the biggest reason was it can block direct sunbeams, which I am very sensitive about because it may lead to discoloration of box cover arts, which I hate. So that this place was perfect to meet those my needs when I store my games. The rack. I have 12 racks inside to store my games. 5 are outside. And 7 are inside. And 3 of them are movable racks with wheels underneath. And 1 is far behind the back, behind the 2 movable racks on the center. And then all the racks on the sides are stable ones. The racks have 60 centimeters of depth or deep. So you can store games in 2 rows, as you see. So all the games on the front shows or are the games on the front row, so that we cannot see the games on the back row. So that in the later videos, I will try to show all the games on the back end by taking out some of the games on the front row. And this is the wooden plate mounted on across the 2 racks on the side. And then it can be easily lifted like this. And put against the rack or wall whenever I needed to move around these racks to pick up the games on the back end behind racks behind these movable racks. Then I can lift this up, put it on against the wall, and I can move around these movable racks in that case. And it has multiple steel beams on the ceiling, and I can use portable lights, magnetic portable lights like this. wherever I want. Can turn on too. So it is very convenient tool to use in the very enclosed area without lights. These are the storage boxes to store small card games, coin capsules, and transparent plastic boxes to store extra components. Here are the brief explanations and overview of my storage spaces. And I hope you enjoyed my video clip, first one. And if you are more intrigued by my collections of games, please check out my later videos. Thank you for watching.